and to be educated. Why? And let me tell you what the society will tell you. It increases your chances of getting a job, provides you an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key. Now let me tell you what your parents will tell you. Make us proud. It increases your chances of getting a job, provides you an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key. Now let's take a look at the statistics. Steve Jobs, net worth, 7 billion, RIP. Richard Branson, net worth, 4.2 billion. Oprah Winfrey, net worth, 2.7 billion. Aliko Dangote, Mark Zuckerberg, Henry Ford, Steven Spielberg, Bill Gates, now here comes the coup, the grace. Looking at these individuals, what's your conclusion? Neither of them in being successful ever graduated from a higher learning institution. Now some of you protest like, money is only the medium by which one measures worldly success. And some of you even have the nerve to say, I don't do it for the money. So what are you studying for? To work for a charity? Need more clarity? Let's look at the statistics. Jesus, Muhammad, peace be upon him, Socrates, Malcolm X, Mother Teresa, Spielberg, Shakespeare, Beethoven, Just Owen, Muhammad Ali Shankar, Michael Joffrey, Jordan, Michael Joseph Jackson. Were either of these people unsuccessful? No, uneducated. All I'm saying is that if there was a family tree, hard work and education would be related, but school would probably be a distant cousin. So if education is the key, then school is the lock. Because it rarely ever develops your mind to a point where it can perceive red as green and continue to go when someone else says stop. Because as long as you follow the rule and pass the exams, you're cool. But are you aware the examiners have a checklist? They call it the marking scheme. And if your answer is something outside of the box, the automatic response is a cross. And then they claim that school expands your horizon and your visions. Well, tell that to Malcolm X, who dropped out of school and is renowned for what he learned in the prison. Proverbs 17:16. It does a fool no good to spend money on education. Why? Because he has no common sense. George Bush, ni asemo. Education is about inspiring one's mind, not just filling their head. And take this from me because I'm an educated man myself, who only came to this realization after countless nights in the library with a cup of Nescafe keeping me awake till down, another cup in the morning, memorizing equations, facts and dates right down to the letter, half of which I will never remember, and half of which I forget straight after the exams and before the start of the next semester. Asking anyone if they had not for the last lecture. I often found myself running to class, just so I could find a spot for which I could raise my head and fall asleep without making a scene. Ironic, because that's the only time I ever spent in the university chasing my dreams. And then after that, with a date in mind, I would then find myself on a queue of faraway students on beats waiting to hand in an assignment. Maybe that's why they call it a deadline. And then after 5 years of mental separation and frustration, my proud parents didn't even turn up to my graduation. Now, I'm not saying that school is evil and there's something to gain. But all I'm saying is, understand your motive and reassess your aims. If you want a job working for someone else, then help yourself. But then that would be a contradiction because you wouldn't really be helping yourself, be helping somebody else. That saying which says, if you don't build your dreams, someone else will hire you to help build this. Redefine how you view education. Understand its true meaning. Education is not just about regurgitating facts from a book or someone else's opinion on the subject to passing exams. Look at it. Picasso was educated in creating art. William Shakespeare was educated in the art of all that was written. Colonel Howard Sanders was educated in the art of creating Kentucky Fried Chicken. I once saw Austin J.J. Okocha takes a free kick. I watched as the side of his Adidas sponsor ball hit the patent leather of the ball at that angle, which caused it to travel towards the skies as though it was destined for the heaven. And then as it reached the peak of its momentum, as though it changed its mind, it switched direction. I watched as the goalkeeper froze, as though reciting to himself the laws of physics and as though his brain was negotiating with his eyes that was indeed witnessing the spectacle of latest one that was swooping towards it. And then reacted, as though only a fraction of a millisecond too late. And then before the net of the goal embraces the FIFA-sponsored ball, as though it was a prodigal son returning home, and the country that living erupted into cheers. I looked to the play and thought, damn, looking at David Beckham, there is absolutely more than one way in this world to be an educated man. Peace.